Hello friends, this is Professor Sagar Birje, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Angade Institute of Technology and Management, Belagavi. I welcome you all for my presentation. So in this presentation, we are going to see the different types of function in C. So in my previous presentation, we have seen the introduction to function, how we have defined a function, and then we have seen how to write a function using C. So in this presentation we are going to see the types of function in C. So in real time a function in C may define with or without parameters, and a function may or may not return a value. It entirely depends upon the user requirements. In C programming, as per our requirement, we can define the user-defined function in multiple ways. The following are a list of available type of function in C. So totally we have four different types of function in C. The first type is the function with no arguments and no return value. So this type of function will not have any arguments, nor the function is going to return any value. The second type of function is the function with no arguments and with a return value. So here in this type, the function will have some arguments, but the function will not return any value. The third one is the function with arguments and no return value. So here we have the function with arguments, but the function will not return any value. And the fourth one what we have is the function with arguments and return value. So the important point to note here is that from the above two functions, that is function 1 and function 3, here you can see we are not going to return any value. So as the function is not going to return any value, the return type of that particular function will be void. So we use void return type while defining the function. So the other two type of function, that is function 2 or type 2 and type 4, where we are going to return the value. So it is very important to know what is the return type of the value that the function is going to return. So it ultimately depends upon what type of operation that the function is going to do. So if the return type is integer, then the function return type is integer, then the function will have a return type value as int. So we have to use the appropriate data type such as integer, float, double, etc. as a return type while defining the function. We use a return keyword inside the function to return some value when we call the function from the main function or any sub function. So let us understand each of these functions in detail. So here we have the first function, that is the C function with no arguments and no return value. So in this method we won't pass any arguments to the function while defining, declaring or calling the function. So here you can see that we are not passing any kind of arguments while we are defining the function, when we are calling the function, or when we are declaring the function. So you can find that there are no arguments being passed. Okay, so this type of function in C will not return any value when we call the function from the main or any sub function. So here you can see, as this function is not going to return any value, okay, so this function is not returning any value to the calling function which is written inside the main. So that's why we have the return type of this function as void. So here you can see the return type of this function is void, because this function is not returning any value to the calling function which is written inside the main. So when we are not expecting any return value, but we need some statements to print as output, then this type of function in C is very much useful. So Let us demonstrate this type of function using the C program. We have a function being defined. The function name is addition, whose return type is void, and we don't have any parameters. Inside the main function, we have two instructions. One is the printf instruction and one is the calling function. So this calling function, as you can see, we are not passing any arguments. Okay, so the function that we have written inside the main, that is the addition, is called the calling function, and the function that you have written outside the main is called the called function. So calling function will call the called function, and this function will perform the necessary operation. These operations depends upon the instructions that you have written inside this body. So once this calling function calls the called function, we move on to the function definition, where we have three variables in the body of the function. One is sum, uh, the second variable is a, whose value is been assigned as 10, the third variable is b, whose value has been assigned as 20, and all these three variables of type integer. The next instruction that you have is sum is equal to a plus b. We are performing the addition operation and the result is stored in sum, and then we are printing the result of the sum of two numbers. So here you can see this function prints the result within this function itself, and it is not returning any value to the calling function which is written inside the main. So there is no return value, and there are no arguments being passed from the calling function to the call functions. So this is how the C function with no arguments and no return value works. In the output you can see the result of the addition of two numbers that the function has performed. So the next function what you have is the C function with no arguments and with return value. So here in this method we won't pass any arguments. Again you can see here the function name is multiplication. We are not having any arguments been declared here. Okay, while defining, declaring, or while calling the function. So this type of function will return some value when we call the function from main or any sub function. So this function is going to return some value when we are calling this function from the main function. Okay, so the data type of the return value will depend upon the return type of the function declaration. So what is the return type of this function? The return type of this function is integer. So the return type will be always integer. For instance, if the return type is int, then the return value will be int only. So here we have a function program. You can see here we have a function declaration where we have multiplication as a function name whose return type is integer, and we don't have any parameter. So inside the main function we have declared a local variable called as multi of type integer. Then we have a calling function. So this function, as we are not passing any arguments, this function calls the function multiplication. We are not passing any arguments. Inside this called function we have certain set of instructions written. We have three variables of type integer been declared. One is multi, which is a local variable to this function multiplication, and then we have another two variables a and b of type integer whose value has been assigned as 20 and 40. The next instruction is the instruction which performs the multiplication operation, and the result is stored in the variable multi, and we are going to return back the result to the calling function. So here the return function is returning back the value that it has stored to the calling function. So here 20 into 40, so the answer is 800. 800 is stored in the variable multi, and this variable which is holding the value 800 is passed to the calling function, and this function gets replaced with the value 800, and that 800 is assigned to the variable multi, which is a local variable to this function main, and then we are printing the result, that is the multiplication of 20 and 40 is 800. So this is how a function with no arguments and with return value works. So the third function what we have is the function with arguments and no return value. So this method allows us to pass the arguments to the function while calling the function. So here we have two arguments, or we call the parameters. There are two parameters of type integer. The function name is addition, and we have a return type as void because this function is not going to return any value. So this type of function will not return any value when we call the function from the main or any other subfunction. So here you can see this function is not going to return any value to the calling function. So if we want to allow the user to pass his data to the function arguments, but we are not expecting any return value, this type of function is very useful. So we are passing the arguments from the calling function to the call function, but this function is not going to return the result back to the calling function. So we have a simple C program to demonstrate this kind of a function. So we have a function declaration here. We have the function name as addition with two parameters of type integer. Return type is void. So this function is not going to return any value. So inside the main function we have two variables, a and b of type integer. The printf statement asks a user to enter two integer values. So using the scanf statement we are going to read the values entered by the user and assign it to the variable a and b. So these variable a and b values are being passed as an argument to the from the calling function to the call function. So addition a comma b is the calling function. We are passing two arguments a and b. So whatever user has entered the value of a and b will be passed to the call function. Here once we move on to the main function, that is the addition, int a and int b will be assigned the value of a and b. So int sum is a local variable inside this function addition. It performs addition of two numbers a plus b. So value of a is the value that the user has entered. In this case it is 40, you can see here, and the value of b is 90. So 40 plus 90 is 130. So we are printing the result. The result is 130. So addition of 40 and 90 is 130. So you can see here we are passing the arguments from the calling function, which is written inside the main, to the called function, but this function is not returning any value back to the calling function. So this type of function we call it as a function with arguments and no return value. Finally we have the last function, that is the C function with arguments and return value. So this method allows us to pass the arguments to the function while calling the function. Also this type of function will return some value when we call the function from the main or any other function. So we are passing the arguments from the calling function to the called function, as well as we are returning back the result to the calling function. So here this type of user-defined function is called as a fully dynamic function, and it provides maximum control to the end user. So here you can see we have defined a function multiplication with two parameters of type integer, and the return type is also integer. Inside the main function we have three variables been declared of type integer, a, b and multi. So we are asking the user to enter the two values, integer values. We are reading the two integer values and assign the values to a and b, and those values we are passing it from the calling function. So multiplication is the calling function. Here we are passing the values a and b to the coord function. So in multiplication, a will be having the value entered by the user, that is 30. B will be having the value that is entered by the user, that is 60. So inside the function body, when we enter, we find a local variable multi of type integer when declared, and then we have a instruction which is performing the multiplication operation. So multi is equal to a into b, which performs a multiplication operation, that is 30 into 60, and the answer is 1800. So the return value is multi. So you can see multi is of type integer, so return type will be integer. So this 1800 will be returned back to the calling function, and this calling function will be replaced by the value 1800, which has been assigned to the variable multi, which is a local variable to this main function, and then we are printing the result, that is the multiplication of 30 and 40 is 1800. So this is how a function with argument and return value works. So hope in this presentation you have understood all the 4 different types of functions used in C. Thank you for watching this presentation.